Hi, I'm Maeca.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Keagan.
And we are a team of management honors students who are passionate about social responsibility and empowering communities. To manifest this passion into our education and careers, we took a minor in development management, but we never expected how impactful of a journey this would be.
When we took our first course under this minor last year, we faced some initial difficulties that challenged the mindsets and perspectives we developed in our first 2 years as business majors.
The class was called Communication for Development, and the final output of the course was a communication development plan, which entailed understanding an existing social problem and using communication with and for the empowerment of the people involved. At first, our initial efforts and ideas fell flat and failed to properly empower our chosen partner community. But with the help of our professor and the lessons of the subject, we were able to truly understand what it meant to approach a solution from the bottom up.
Now we introduce to you Bangued. From the word Bangon, which means to rise in Filipino, we envision to empower the farmers of Bangued Abra through creating viable partnerships that would sustain their livelihoods and through an online awareness campaign which we hope to shed light on the plights and stories of the farmers.
Why Bangued farmers? Aside from the farmers being generally disadvantaged by climate change, limited funding, and import competition, their vulnerabilities are evident as the acting mayor Joaquin Bernos outlined 3 more problems specific to the Bangued farmers.
First, their consumer reach within and out of Bangued was blocked by restricted physical deliveries, which diminished their income and their ability to cope within the pandemic.
Next, the promised government aid for farming assistance is skeptical due to the government's shifting priorities, especially during the pandemic.
Lastly, the farmers are already living below the minimum wage of 340 pesos, where palay farmers only earn less than 310 pesos, while corn farmers earn just more than 280 pesos.
Given the urgent problem, there were 2 essential questions that would align our advocacy to service learning.
The first being, how do we help them through a communication plan? And more importantly, how do we help them effectively and impactfully?
We started off with the most feasible project, awareness campaigns. We made letters to 6 potential partners, addressed namely to the following you see on the screen. We also made a blog page containing all the information on the project and of the partner community to establish our online presence. But it did not end there. Each of the group members wrote opinion editorial essays and submitted these to a national news agency, Rappler. My essay was chosen to be published, effectively ensuring a nationwide reach for the advocacy.
At that point, we were addressing the first question on helping the community with a communication plan. But we needed to address the more important concern. Are we doing this effectively and impactfully? We went back to the context of our partners, and upon discussing with the mayor and our course coach, we decided that we could do better. We created communication materials which focused on traditional media because this is how we effectively communicate and gain support from the farmers.
We created pamphlets where information can be relayed to the farmers with an attachment at the end where they can provide feedback to submit to the LGU. We also planned on making radio podcasts in the future to better engage them. The implementation would be unsuccessful without the support of the main implementer, the Bangued LGU, so we ran through our proposed programs with the mayor and gained their support.
Our methodology evolved from merely creating a communication plan for the course to creating a plan with and for the farmers, keeping in mind its effectiveness and impact. At the end, we were able to reach a nationwide external audience and use a close-to-home communication method with our most important internal partners, the Bangued farmers.
Overall, Bangon Bangued has equipped us with lessons that will be beneficial in our future endeavors.
In contrast to what we are taught in our management subjects, it is very vital to communicate directly with the stakeholders and instead focus on a bottom-up approach.
Bangon Bangued is our foundation to empowering the less capable. And we did this through a very simple method that everyone seems to forget: listening to those at the bottom to help them reach the top.